another important part of King's Dominion history, the singing mushrooms. You can see them when the sky ride lands over them in the movie Rollercoaster. They were gone and silent for a while, but they were brought back, and we love to see the singing mushrooms. So the mushrooms sing, the toad plays, and then right back here was the sky ride station. It would land right in here, right next to Hanna-Barbera Land. And when it was here, it would shoot over and go right down Candy Apple Grove, straight down here towards the end of the Rebel Yell. You can see right there the Rebel Yell. You can hear them singing one of the old tunes. Hello to Yogi, hello to Boo Boo, hello to Scooby-Doo.
Charlie, hello to Lucy, hello to Snoopy too. Linus and Lucy say hi, and Woodstock is flying high. They're in the groove now, they're on the move now. There is so much to see. Planet Snoopy, a place for you and me. A place for you and me.
And right along where all these planers are where the sky ride pylons would lead to the very end of Candy Apple Grove. Delirium here sits where Shockwave, the stand-up coaster, used to be at King's Dominion. The station would be back there. Left till right over here by the event pavilion. Big drop, a big loop right here. Helix right here. Once upon a time. Wasn't the best ride, but it was kind of fun. It was a little painful. So just got off Delirium back here. It drove me delirious. So a little more history. This Ferris wheel here came from Geauga Lake. What used to be Geauga Lake, before it became a Six Flags park and later a Cedar Fair park, and now it doesn't exist anymore. It was a cute little park. They expanded it like crazy, and now it's gone. And a lot of the rides have been moved around to different parks. Dominator and the Ferris wheel here are from Geauga Lake. But even better, this area right here that the Ferris wheel sits on, this was where one of the stations was for the sky ride, right behind some of this picket fence area right here, right next to the Rebel Yell, in the distance Rebel Yell. And then right down this midway here of Candy Apple Grove, the sky ride went right across here. In the movie Rollercoaster, you can see George Segal sailing across Candy Apple Grove on the run throughout the park as he's trying to make the drop off to the bomber. And of course, right back here is the Rebel Yell, and it was filmed quite a lot in the movie Rollercoaster. It also inspired the introduction to the American Coaster Enthusiasts when they held a marathon on this ride to promote the movie. The lake where Rebel Yell stands right just adjacent to is about a third of the size it was 40 years ago when the movie was filmed. It's been filled in quite a bit, and it has been replaced by some water park elements, some other ride elements. They really expanded their water park here. It's free with the admission to the park. So if you come here, you want to do a little water parking too. It's right here next to Rebel Yell. This is the line for the Panda Express at the theme park. It's astoundingly mediocre for the most part, so I don't know. I guess people are figuring they want Chinese, but I would not stand in a line longer than like 2 people for Panda Express. Off the Eagle ride, the Flyers. We love these. It's such a simple ride, but if you steer your rudder right, you can really get that thing twisting back and forth. We had a good breeze too.
Oh, it was awesome.
A lot of fun. You like this ride?
Yeah, this is a fun little ride.
Another one. We had the fast lane. We walked right on it. It's probably what, a 15-minute wait or so right now, looks like. So yeah, we're living pretty large on the fast lane. We've done it before here, but it was less crowded when we did it before. Just saw the Cirque show, Origins there. That was pretty cool, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was cool. It's not a bad little theme park Cirque show.
I love the little trampoline stuff.
Yeah, they were amusing and some pretty good little stunts there.
Yeah.
That was fun, worth it. Looks like they've got a lot of variations on these. Virginia is for lovers. They've got craft beer, food, coaster lovers. They've got it for everything. The ladies, after we just ate, they want to shop. They don't want to go up in the Eiffel Tower. Well, I'm going up, so let's go take a look and get an overview of the park.
This tower rises to a height of 331 feet. It's 1/3 the size of the Eiffel Tower in Paris. That one rises to a height of 987 feet. When you all are out on the platform, you're going to be at 275 feet.
So here I'm up top of the Eiffel Tower. It's only about 270 feet, 5 feet up here. Not that high. About a third of the regular Eiffel Tower, the real Eiffel Tower in Paris, and about half of the Vegas Eiffel Tower that I was in June. Ladies didn't want to come up here, so it's just me up here checking out the aerial views of the park. Now here you can see what's left of the hurler. They've kept the structure. This company, Rocky Mountain Coasters, has done a lot of revitalization, sort of basically redoing some of these old wood coasters. They're a little rough and not as popular as they used to be. They've done conversions using basic wooden structure, put a new track. They are doing a lot of twists and inversions and things like that you normally can't do on wooden coasters. So it turned in a lot of really cool rides. Very excited to see what's going to happen with the former hurler down the road. There's one secret, 300 feet up in the air, swinging around on those chairs. We've gotten stuck a few times, not at this particular location, but at Knott's and a couple other locations. That's something I have no interest in doing, getting stuck up at the top of that ride. There's the Grizzly. You can see how the Grizzly's kind of right there out there in the woods. Before the Wayne's World section opened, which is no longer Wayne's World, but it was when it opened back in the 90s, right over here.
That's 95.
The Grizzly was completely engulfed in the woods and was awesome at night. Very dark back there. Really, really cool at night. Ready for the Grizzly? All right, let's do the Grizzly.
Walk all the way down the exit ramp. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day, King.
It's always a fun ride on the Grizzly. Wild finish from the turnaround and then the drop into the tunnel. It's great. This ride is really good at night. Really good at night in the dark. We didn't get a chance to ride in the dark this time, but if you do get a chance to ride it at night, worth it. Once the hurler, now to be unnamed coaster of the future. Rocky Mountain Coaster is going to turn this into something really cool, I bet. Probably coming in 2018. Is an Ace roller coaster landmark presented in 2003. Philadelphia Toboggan Company Classic. And there's the Rebel Yell. That's the classic wooden coaster, racing wooden coaster. Saw it in the movie Rollercoaster 40 years ago. That was brand spanking new at the time. That's the Rebel Yell. For many years, they had one side racing forward and one side racing backwards. I always liked the backwards one. Backwards was best. So now they both run forward again, and that's okay. It's a fun racing coaster. Right, Annette?
Yeah.
Well, it appears that I have dragged the lovely Annette and her sister about as far as I can drag them around the park. They're done. So it's time for us to bail and make our way home. And it's sad. It's sad. And yet, we had a good time today, right? All right, so we did. So it's the end of the day here at King's Dominion. We've had a really good day here so far. It's been a blast. We rode a lot of coasters. So remember, kids, have a good time all the time.